Hello everyone, MarkyJoe1990, and welcome to another Mugen commentary, or rather a Mugen guide. In any case, some of you might be wondering why I'm returning back to Mugen. Well, I'm only returning slightly. Mugen's not going to be the major thing on my channel, and I probably will not be focusing too much on doing Mugen commentaries, but I do plan to finish my Misuzu M character, or rather my Misuzu edit, and I want to finish my original creations because people keep asking about them. I might also go out of my way to make some AI and balance patches for certain characters. So that's why I want to return to Mugen. Well, there's also the fact that some people are subscribed to me specifically so they can see my Mugen videos. I'm not going to take Mugen seriously. I'm not going to get into the Mugen politics. I really don't want to get into that bonfire again. Anyway, let's get on to the video itself. I'm fighting against Mashiro Mito, which some of you might actually know for my stream where I fought her. And my god, beating her took like 4, maybe 5 hours. She has a lot of traits that really make her very difficult to handle. One of them is the fact that she has extremely high aerial recovery time, which for some reason I don't get why she has that, because it prevents her from being comboed by some of Kung Fu Man's combos, and she can aerial recover out of things she shouldn't be able to, which is weird and unfair. Additionally, she has extremely large collision boxes. Most Eternal Fighter Zero characters have very generous collision boxes, but they're not this enormous. Jesus. I mean, in general, Mashiro Mito's attacks are enormous and very difficult to avoid. Additionally, with her basic moves, she has incredibly high hit stun, allowing her to basically pressure you endlessly, like you see right here. She also has incredibly high speed, making her very hard to predict, even though her AI is mostly a command reader. Many of her attacks have invincibility frames that the AI very willingly exploits. And because her attacks come out so quickly, she can punish even a weak punch. I shit you not. There are several times in this video, or rather in my attempts, where she uses this hammer swing that is fast enough to outspeed the cooldown time of my weak punch, which is really stupid. Like, why? Anyway, she also has extremely powerful combos. Some of her if she gets enough pressure meter, which is the blue meter you see right there, which is used in Eternal Fighter Zero, and any games that follow that mechanic, if she gets that full, she can pull out a devastating combo that does around 70% of your health. And she only needs, 1 or 2 super bars to fully execute it. Sorry. Anyway, speaking of the pressure meter, it fills extremely fast, and it even starts filling before the match even starts, which is ridiculous. And the pressure meter is really where most of her bullshit comes from, because it allows her to use her worst attacks, such as the hammer swing that makes her invincible for its on its startup, and she willingly uses this every single time you dare make an attempt to attack her, like here. Now, thankfully, since I was using the crouching weak punch, she wasn't able to hit me, but if I was using the standing one, that would have landed, because the standing one has more cooldown time than the crouching one for some reason. Well, what else is there to say? She has an overhead hammer swing and a underhand hammer swing, which have to be guarded in a very specific way, and if you don't, you'll get hit, and she can cancel that into a big combo. Now, this is really annoying because both of them have the same starting frames, so figuring out whether to dodge low or to dodge high is extremely ambiguous and a matter of 50% guessing game. It's really dumb, and I can't stand it. She literally made my mind feel numb after I fought her. Thankfully, she has a huge weakness within her dash. If you're far enough, she'll run right into you, completely open for punishment. This is something I exploit throughout the entire match, and is basically my biggest hope to actually beating her. Initially, I thought using my super combos would work very well, but contrary to my attempt... not contrary, but, from my experience, they really don't work well. So I opted to use many of Kung Fu Man's special moves when they're, like, powered up. You know, when you press X and Y at the same time, or A and B at the same time. It really helps because it's a more reliable way to get damage in. And she's less, it's easier to do. So you don't end up getting screwed up. I really like Mashiro Mito, but I really feel she's not properly designed in Mugen. And if somebody were to make a balance patch for her, that would be really awesome, because she has so much potential to be a very good character, but it's wrecked by all of these traits that make her extremely imbalanced and cheap. But anyway, that's it. That's the video. Thank you for watching. Marky Joe 1990 signing out, and stay tuned for possibly more Mugen videos in the future. Blah.